Yo, what's good, people? It's your boy GreedHD coming at y'all with another video today. And today I'm actually going to be talking about some Boruto. Now I know I've been doing these videos like kind of back to back for the past few days. Well, not back to back, but it's all been about like this chapter that came out 2 days ago on the 20th, and I did read it. And that's what this video is basically about. I'm going to be talking about that chapter and what happened, what really happened in it, because I made a spoiler video. My last video about this chapter, it was a spoiler video, and then the video before that was a prediction video. So this is like an official, like, I read it like from start to finish kind of thing. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and let the intro play, and we're gonna hop right into it. Oh yeah, so I almost forgot to mention this. This video isn't gonna be that long. Like, it's not gonna be like a super long video or anything. This is gonna be just like, one of those videos where I just talk about what happened, and then kind of want to hear y'all thoughts on it too. Like, you know what I'm saying? I really want to hear y'all thoughts on it too, and what y'all think is gonna happen next chapter. Because I don't think I'm gonna do a prediction video for this chapter. I mean, for the next chapter. I'm just gonna say what I think in here. But with everything that just happened in this most recent chapter, so Ishiki was freaking the fuck out because he didn't have Kawaki. Okay, how can I put this? The chapter starts off. Let me just go how the fight went. Now, as y'all know, in the chapter that came out last month, Ishiki made Kawaki appear to the battlefield. So Kawaki's on the battlefield with everybody. Ishiki grabs Kawaki like by the neck or whatever. Kawaki's resisting. He's been resisting this entire time. He finally gets a hold of Kawaki, but then Sasuke switches places with Kawaki while Ishiki is holding him. That pisses Ishiki off, and then he tells Kawaki, look, I left a smoke bomb, like right where Sasuke switched places with him. He said, I left a smoke bomb right there, pick it up and throw it on the ground and run. So then that's exactly what Kawaki did. He picked it up, threw it on the ground and ran. Then Ishiki was like, yo, you think you can hide from the Byakugan? Like, so then we see that the smoke bomb is actually like a Byakugan, like, I guess you want to say repellent kind of smoke bomb, if that's the right word to use. But he couldn't use his Byakugan to look through the smoke. Like, it just wasn't happening. So I'm pretty sure Sasuke had this special smoke bomb made specifically just for like an Otsutsuki or just a Hyuga in general. But I don't think Sasuke would have anything against the Hyugas, you know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure this is like he made this smoke bomb specifically for Ishiki, because he knew something like this was gonna happen. As far as Kawaki, he actually didn't run away completely. He actually came back because Ishiki was threatening to kill Naruto. So he was threatening to kill Naruto, and then Naruto was gonna I think he said something along the lines of like, if you don't come out, I'm gonna rip his chest open and kill him. That shit was so cool to me, because I'm like, damn, like, you took this perfectly calm character and now he's acting like a maniac when he can't get what he wants. In the Cell arc, Cell did the same exact thing when he was looking for 18. Like, he jumped in the air and screamed like her name, and he threatened to like destroy everything in the area if he didn't, if he didn't if she didn't come out. So it was just ironic to see Ishiki acting the same exact way Cell was when he was like anxious to get 18's body. Kawaki ended up coming out, but it wasn't actually Kawaki, it was a clone. He used a Shadow Clone Jutsu to trick Ishiki. Then Ishiki's time ended up running out, and then Ishiki faded away when he really thought he called Kawaki, but he didn't. everybody thinks like everything is over. You know, Sasuke gets up, he's walking towards Naruto. Kabuki's right there. You know, all three of them are just right there chilling, but you know, Boruto's nowhere in sight. And to everybody's knowledge, Boruto is taken over by Momoshiki. Like right now, because at the end of the last chapter, he woke up like with the Byakugan. So my whole thing is, I think Boruto was actually watching this fight the entire time. Like, I think he was sitting there watching like all this go down. Not Boruto, but Boroshiki. I think he was just watching the entire like thing with Ishiki go down, and he witnessed. I think he was watching from like the start of like the chapter. No bullshit, because I feel like the reason, now the next part in the fight, and this is the part that everybody was tweaking about, and you know, the spoilers of Sasuke getting stabbed in his eye. I think Momoshiki stabbed Sasuke in his eye, or no, let me go ahead and just finish the fight. Boroshiki, they thought everything was okay, but then Boroshiki comes out of nowhere and stabs Sasuke's eye, and then he says, "I'm glad y'all got rid of him, or got rid of that nuisance." So that means Momoshiki wasn't on nobody's side. He wasn't on Ishiki's nor Naruto and them side. He's doing this purely just because he wants to do this. Now here comes the fun part. Basically my prediction for next chapter. Or no, let me cover this first. It is obvious, and I'm gonna say this, because I know a lot of people thought it was weird that Sasuke got hit in the first place. But one, he got caught lacking. They made that obvious as fuck. He definitely got caught lacking because they thought the fight was over. But Boruto woke up as Momoshiki, and none of them had like a clue that was happening, because when Boroshiki woke up, he was kind of like on the ground. But I'm pretty sure he probably got up and then like dipped somewhere, and then was watching the fight from like afar, kinda, without Naruto and Sasuke noticing, because they were so focused on Ishiki. Now, my whole thing is, like I said, he got caught lacking. That's one. Two, how can I put it? I'm pretty sure he saw Sasuke switch places with Kawaki while Ishiki was about to take Kawaki's body, and then Sasuke switched places with Kawaki. I'm pretty sure Momoshiki saw all of that shit happen. So you know, his next plan was, hey, why don't I just stab this nigga in his eye and take his Rinnegan away, and I won't have to worry about that. Because this is what I think is going to happen next chapter. Now, here comes the prediction part. Or just what's going to happen with the story in general from like this point on. Since Ishiki's gone, and well, you know, I know I got a few homies that think he's not actually gone, because considering how Naruto villains are, I agree. They don't always, you know what I'm saying? They somehow always find a way to like come back or something, you know, in a way. Now, this is my whole thing. Or no, not come back, but they're like kind of hard to kill, like finish, like for good. So this is my whole thing. If Ishiki truly is out of the picture, like 100%, I think Momoshiki is gonna take Ishiki's plan and just roll with it, instead of, you know, because I mean, everybody, I think we're looking for, I think all the like as in everybody, when I say everybody, I mean like the community. I think we're all just wondering, how do we get to the first chapter, the first episode of Boruto, you know, with Boruto and Kawaki, adults standing there fighting each other. Like, how do we get to that point? And truthfully, Ishiki isn't needed for that, if you get what I'm saying. Like, I don't think Ishiki is like, I think we just need a Otsutsuki in general. So that means Momoshiki can be that Otsutsuki. And with that, I think Momoshiki probably ends up taking Kawaki's body, and then, like I said, he's just gonna roll with the plan that Ishiki was gonna do. I think that's exactly what's about to happen. that's my prediction for the story in general. I think instead of, you know, everybody thinking it's Ishiki and Kawuki's body that's destroying the leaf and then Boruto having to fight him, no, I think it might actually end up being Momoshiki. That's if Ishiki is truly gone. If Ishiki is truly gone, I think it might actually end up being Momoshiki that takes Kawuki's body and then, you know, proceeds with the whole little proceeds with Ichiki's plan, and then he's probably gonna return back to the rest of the card members, like Ichiki's out of the picture, you know, I'm the new head honcho basically. So I'm pretty sure, well, I'm pretty sure, but I feel like that's what's gonna happen. Now I want to know what y'all think gonna happen, because I am really interested to hear like all types of ideas and predictions. And a lot of people have been saying, like, you know, they think Boruto is like the real villain, but I don't know, bro, because I've reread that chapter so many times. Like that first chapter, like it came to a point to where I just started looking at all the conversations that Boruto had with these Otsutskis. Cause I'm trying to, like, you know, study this shit. Like, I'm really trying to like thoroughly look at this shit. Like, okay, trying to pay attention to what they saying exactly. Now, Momoshiki did tell Boruto right before he took his body after he defeated him, like, yo, after I think somebody defeats it. I think, what did he say? I think he said something along the lines of, when you defeat a god, you're not ordinary anymore, or you're special after that, or some shit like that. And then he proceeds to tell him, like, those blue eyes will take everything away from you one day. Now that could be hinting at Boruto will become a villain or wreak havoc in some type of way. I definitely do think that Boruto is gonna wreak havoc and, like, you know, destroy some shit. I definitely do think that's gonna happen. Or, you know, Momoshiki's gonna do that in Boruto's body. But I don't know if he's gonna do it, like, how can I put it? I don't think Boruto's gonna be the final villain. Like, you know, in like what we seen in the first episode, I truly believe that Kawuki is the villain. Or, you know, basically the villain. But I don't think Boruto is, purely just because it's not. I don't know, bro. I feel like it'd just be really, really weird. And Boruto has like way too many people like with him at this point. Like, he still has his team. I feel like they're gonna pull like a whole Sarada and Mitsuki pull up and pull him out of it type shit. I don't know. I could really see the series doing some shit like that, because they're really good at doing shit like that. So I could definitely see something like that happening. But yeah, I just can't. I don't know, bro. I don't know how I feel about Boruto being the final villain. I mean, I guess it'd be cool, but it's still kind of off and weird to me personally. So yeah, that's my whole thoughts on it, how I feel about that. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video off right here. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe. I am out this bitch, and I will see y'all in the next one.
Know that the numbers go like 1, 2, greed. Thank you for being a GreedHD, nigga.